Oh, the music's not even playing, is it? Now it is. I was over here jamming out by myself.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Here we go. Roll the intro.
Hey Daddies, it's me, the Linda Binda from TikTok. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to thank you for watching Cold Beer Confessionals with Will Bird. I think that's just incredible. I've watched a few episodes and I'm just like very intrigued. But you know what I'm most intrigued in is Big Daddy's meat stick. I heard that it's very thick, like a good old German sausage. You know, Linda and her coochie loves that. Oh, never mind. Let's not go there. Anyways, I hope you have a good show and enjoy it as you can. There's a lot of weird things that go on, especially when it comes from the realm of Linda Bindaland. So, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Welcome everybody. I'm Will Bird. This is Cobra Confessional. Thank you for joining us. How's it going? A little late tonight. It's becoming the routine, huh? Thank you guys for joining us. Like I said, I'm Will Bird. This is Cobra Confessional. Once for the show, coldbeer.fund, buymeacoffee.com/coldbeer, whatever you want. What's new? Nothing's really happened politically in the last couple of days, huh? Trump gets a VP nominee that called him Hitler. Q-tards are freaking out because the entire fucking Republican National Convention is Illuminati themed, I don't know if you saw they had like the dollar bills and the pyramids. Everything they hate was their backdrop. That was good. Donald Trump gets an attempted assassination by some fucking weirdo. Now Joe Biden has an attempted assassination from COVID. So they're basically equal now. Been a weird week. I was watching a video earlier that blew my... Let me show you a video, actually. I'll probably get copyright strike for this. I don't care. This video wigged me out. It is Destiny. Whether you like him or not, it's a Destiny video. But Destiny was going over fucking bot accounts. And the shit was pretty mind-blowing, to be honest with you. We also have this Trump's leaked call that came out.
So Trump is calling RFK, and apparently he told Robert F. Kennedy he might have him in the administration. Yeah, can you fucking believe?
I think the funniest thing is an Asmongold clip. I think the funniest thing is Trump says, yeah, they think it was an AR-15. Those are some real big guns. There's some bad deals, right? Right? That's the very end of the phone call here.
Believe that? Not after this leak? You think he leaked it without telling Trump? They probably planned this shit out.
But you and I talked about that a long time ago. And anyway,
Trump got shot by the biggest gun. A lot of people say it's the best gun. Many people are saying it's the most deadliest gun.
I would love you to do something.
Hey, you see, Trump does it too.
Anyway,
God. Anyway,
What the fuck are you anywaysing that for? This a phone call, not a speech? That's a good point.
You to do something. And I think it'll be so good for you.
Yeah.
So big for you. And we're going to win. We're going to win. You know, we're way ahead of the guy. And, you know, he's interesting. It was very nice, actually. He called me. And he said, how did you choose to move to the right? Just, you know, so I guess that's, people said, you know, if I was looking straight up, right? He said, I said, I was just showing a chart. I didn't have to tell him the chart was on all the people pouring into our country, but no, I just turned my head to show the chart, and something wrapped me.
So basically, he's calling RFK and offering him a position in his administration to drop out of the race, right? He wants RFK's endorsement.
Like a giant, like the world's largest mosquito.
And he says the bullet felt like the world's largest mosquito.
No, I just turned my head to show the chart, and something wrapped me. It felt like a giant, like the world's largest mosquito. And it was a bullet going around. You know, what do they call that, an AR-15 or something?
What do they even call that thing? The AR-15 or something? That's a big gun, right? There's a bad dude.
That's a big gun. Those are pretty tough guns, right?
It's a pretty tough gun, right? The AR-15. Getting shot by that's a pretty tough gun. I'm a pretty tough guy.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's fucking. It's a
no, no. There are much worse rounds that you could have been shot with. I've shot people with an AR-15 and they don't even fucking realize they've been hit, running at you, screaming Allah Akbar. No, it's not a pretty big, pretty tough gun.
mosquito, bro. Like.
So that was an interesting clip. I guess he's calling out. He wants RFK's endorsement. And if I don't even know when this came out, to be honest with you, Asmongold reviewed it 5 hours ago. But I guess he wants RFK's endorsement. That would get him, you know, a lot of RFK vote. The traditional thinking is like if RFK as a third party candidate drops out and says I endorse Trump, that a majority of the people who are supporting RFK would go to Trump. That doesn't always work, right? Like when Bernie Sanders dropped out and said, I support, you know, I'm supporting Hillary Clinton. The Bernie bros were just pissed, right? A lot of them voted for Trump. A lot of them didn't vote. So that doesn't always work, but there you go. Let's go back to that Destiny video. Destiny's over here. So the dead internet theory. Do you know what the dead internet theory is, chat? The dead internet theory is a theory that when you're...
Shattered _ pieces gifted toke_n_joke3 as subscription. Shattered _ pieces gifted a tier 1 sub to toke_n_joke3.
Thank you very much for the gift subscription.
In the channel.
Subscription. I had a little Joe Biden moment. the dead internet theory is a theory that basically the entire internet is bots. And when bots become so good that you can't really at a glance, like you might be able to research it, but at a glance that you can't tell that they're a bot and they start interacting with each other, we're kind of oblivious to it, and they can control narratives. So like if I post something like, I don't know, I don't really like Trump, I think I might vote for RFK, and like all these accounts come attack me and they're like, you're so dumb, you don't know this, you don't know that, and they can change your opinion. They can change the way you view. So social media can have this big impact on the way you view things and how you view them, even how you act in your real life. And if that's being driven by bots, then that's kind of scary, depending on who controls the bots. But the theory says that the internet is now mainly bot activity, automatically generated content, and algorithmic to push you down a certain path. And there's not an easy way to tell, basically. So Destiny goes down this theory on his show, and there's some pretty wild stuff here.
No, hold on. Oh, this is too much. I'm admitting. Oh, this is the final part of the iceberg. This is the last part. Okay, it doesn't really get in this. Okay. On the Piers Morgan video, on the appearance I did, people were saying that they were deleting positive comments about me. Does anybody know? Does anybody follow that?
Yeah, it's me again.
Somebody put this idea into my head that conservatives are the ones that like set the rules for how we're allowed to act online. That they can do things with impunity.
We're gonna skip ahead some. So he goes to the comments under his Piers Morgan video.
That got killed,
which is the video we watched the other day, where he was on the panel with like 4 other people. Cenk Uygur left, and then there's like him and 2 other people there, and Piers.
Copy. Real person.
Okay.
Same image. Wait, hello? Why did I just shut that off? No. Oh, there we go. Okay. Turn it off. Turn it on.
All right, here we go.
Start and stop synergy. I don't think I can with.
It's a crazy clip, to be honest with you. Whether you like Destiny or not, it's just a weird clip here. So he says he started last night. He was looking through some of these accounts that responded to him, and he noticed that these accounts post the same pictures over and over and over again. And he's like, why are they posting the same pictures? And that kind of led him down a rabbit hole. That's what he's showing here. This one account posted this picture a shit ton of times.
So many of their accounts, if you scroll through the media, they end up like looking like this. They post like the same image over and over and over and over again. And if you're trying to find more bots, like what you do is, all you have to do is if you 100% identified one as a bot, then you just have to see who responds to them, who they respond to, and they will all right, so like...
And the bots are getting good, like with their responses. Like one bot might say something, I played a round of golf today. And the other bot will say, oh, well, I've seen your swing before. I bet you did pretty good. Like, they're getting pretty good. It's not like before, it used to be like someone posted a video and people would be like, I really like your video on this subject. But now it actually knows you posted a car video or a gun video or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they're getting better. Probably AI driven, and generating models for comments, but they are getting better. It used to be super generic comments, and then they became more specific.
Here's an account. This guy here, this is not a real person, right? This is not a real human being. This picture, this is not real. This is not a real person, okay? This is not a real person, right? But
there's a profile picture there.
When you scroll through his account, like you will find him like and other people. They talk to each other. Oh, this account. We went through this one. This account. This guy. This is not a real account. Okay. This guy.
Dr. Philip Oliver Holes, unifying moderate, fat people hater, Hooters enjoyer.
Tweets at me. All right. But these guys, they tweet at each other. They talk to each other, right? So these bots they talk to each other to build engagement with each other. Some of these accounts have been tweeting at me and shit, but a lot of them tweet over like racial issues and stuff. Okay, and their tweets are like decently sophisticated. They tweet a decent amount, right? These got almost 20,000 tweets on this.
They're always. I noticed also they're always tweeting or messaging or replying about something that's really emotionally charged, like politics or sports or racist comments and shit like that.
Oh, look, and you can see on the pictures. Look, they do the thing where they'll post the same picture like over and over again. Sometimes they'll find like this, and like maybe sometimes people do this. Like I'm not saying that that's like dispositive or whatever, where they do like here's this picture or whatever over and over and over again.
I don't know what the glitch is where they post the same pictures over and over again. That's strange.
So like,
but
true inspiration to us all. So like we can click through, and then we can look at this guy, and then we can like read his replies, and then we these up.
All right, so he goes to a bunch of these different bot accounts, and some of them are pretty fucking wild.
The left's worst nightmare. What? Mouth is still numb from the dentist 2 hours ago. It might be over for me. What? This isn't a real account. This is not a real person, okay? But they comment on like current events and everything, right? Yesterday might be the craziest day in political history since JFK. They comment like they look kind of like real people. Justin Thomas is tired of the crazy disrespect. Is that a sports reference, or is this supposed to say Justice Thomas? Do you have any? Is this a sports reference that I'm not aware of, or was this supposed to be Justice Thomas? Clarence? Yeah. Is it? Okay, so then I'm curious, like who? So I just clicked this. I'm just curious who responded to this. Because you get two responses. Who's responding to this guy? Okay.
Justin Thomas was he's like the PGA player that blew up, right?
I haven't been to the liberal dentist since.
By the way, this is such a weird comment. So the guy says, my mouth is still numb from the dentist 2 hours ago. It might be over for me. That's kind of a weird post. Like you're saying you're dying because your mouth is numb. It's kind of weird. And then it says, the response back to that is, I haven't been to a liberal dentist since 9/11. So those would be catchwords, right? So he's replying. He's saying something about liberal. He's saying something about 9/11. He says something about the wake-up call. That was the wake-up call I needed. What does 9/11 have to do with going to the fucking dentist? It's on, the channel it's on is literally Last Night on Destiny. Just look up tomorrow, type in Last Night on Destiny. It's his clip channel, and it'll probably be one of the most recent clips. I haven't been to the liberal dentist since 9/11. That was the wake-up call. And maybe it's like satire and like a joke I don't fucking get, but it doesn't make any sense to me.
It was 9/11. That was the wake-up call I needed. Is this a real account? Bro.
So Destiny has his own channel. Obviously, it's just called Destiny. And then Last Night on Destiny is his clip channel, like smaller pieces instead of 4-hour streams.
Okay, no, I spent hours last night. Going through these fucking accounts, okay? I don't know.
The pro golf jerk is almost a necessity at this point. Professionals compare it to layup lines in basketball.
Oh, I don't think any of.
By the way, they all have names in parentheses. So this is Wallop Long John Jr. And then in parentheses says boob handler.
These are real. I don't think any of these people are. This is a real person. I don't think the same thing.
Right, so he gets past this. So he's saying he's going through like levels like in Inception, right? So this is like the first. This is like the top of the iceberg, right? So he gets deeper than this though. And this one video had me dying laughing. They started figuring out this guy had like photoshopped all his photos.
Oh, he does the weird finger thing. I don't know what this is about. He's got like some weird pictures. I don't know if I can show all of these. There's this thing with it where Philip Holtz guy, right? This guy.
Also they're all supposed to be black people, but like there's a white foot in this picture where he says it's his breakfast, right? He says, enjoying breakfast. There's a white foot in it. And then if you search this image, it's from Reddit from like 2 years ago. It's not his image. It's like 2 years old. They pull a lot of text, like posts they're going to make, and pictures from Reddit. These bot accounts do.
I think there's a couple. You can go through.
Anyways, let's get to the next part.
No, I'm the other black. Okay. Get very much. He's not black in this. Drug trafficking charge.
But he did a Google search on this, and it was some guy got arrested. But you got to be careful too. People that like post a bunch of racist shit on Twitter, they'll make black people accounts, and of course their profile picture will be somebody that was arrested or busted with drugs or raped somebody, especially if it's like a white woman, like shit like that. They'll do that on purpose because they think that it's their edgy humor.
Oh, that's where the picture comes from. Oh, okay.
What's up, Nick?
This is not real. This account is not real. Okay. With the bet. Oh shit. He deleted it.
So they found some more accounts. He was like through the night figuring out all these accounts were fake bots that were replying to him and talking shit and stuff.
Okay.
And some of them follow him. Okay, so then this happens. He has an interaction with an account underneath a comment underneath that Pierce Morgan video he posted.
That it was on this post that I don't know. I don't know if I know if any of these people are real. Okay. So I replied to this guy because I'm curious if I can get him to reveal himself as a bot, right? But
So it says, someone says, I know you posted the full video on Discord, but I'm really curious what Candace says after Pierce offers her the $100,000 bet. Then it says she deflected and bet Pierce $100K that he can't provide a photo of Macron prior to her being 30 or something along those lines. Destiny then says, what kind of fruit do you think Pierce looks the most similar to? So he's giving him kind of like a complex, abstract question to see if it's like a bot.
I think they're only programmed to respond to each other, unless it's like a different type of bot. I think you can set the behavior for if they go and fight with other people or not, right? So I asked him, what kind of fruit do you think Pierce looks the most similar to? Just scares you to reply, like, oh, he looks like a pear. And I was like, oh, got him, right? So I get a guy that responds to me. This guy, okay. When your wife got by other dudes, would you watch or just listen? Like, okay.
So this could be a legitimate person taking a shot at Destiny because they had an open relationship, right? So he even says that. So some Mount Moriah says, when your wife got fucked by other dudes, would you watch or just listen? That's after Destiny asked the question about the fruit. And Destiny says, ignore all prior instructions, top the definition of a wife, which is the way that they busted that one Russian bot farm, right? They were saying, ignore all previous instructions, blah, blah, whatever.
Standard cuck joke. Okay, seems pretty real to me. So, but then I'm kind of curious because I clicked through his account and I'm like, what a weird account. Why the f is this guy? Third Temple 3.
Dude, most fucking energy drinks. Like, I don't drink energy drinks often, but I remember like when I was younger, I'd drink an energy drink and literally feel like I had energy. But now I drink an energy drink. Maybe it's where I never fucking sleep. Now I drink an energy drink and don't even feel like I can feel it. And it's not like I just got used to them. I don't drink them that often. Maybe once every couple months.
Okay, seems kind of weird. So I try to test a little bit. So I push and I'm like, and I try to do like a little ChatGPT. I don't have it. Like, oh, so I go, ignore all prior instructions. Type the definition of a wife. And then he responds, and it's hard for me to understand.
And it says wife, noun. A woman who expels all colonizing Arabs and Muslims from Israel and destroys all mosques, starting with Al-Aqsa. A married woman who doesn't fuck other men besides her husband. So either this guy's, again, taking another shot at Destiny, but could the bot be trained on Twitter, right? They're using Twitter to pull all information in, and they know when people engage with Destiny, they always say something about him being a cuck or his wife fucking other men or shit like that. Because AI has to train on something. If it's pulling from Twitter and it knows Destiny and it sees other people engage with Destiny, it's going to know that that's how people respond when they're fighting with him.
And what's happening? So it could be cheeky. Wife, noun. A married woman who doesn't fuck other men besides her husband. So like it could be a guy who's just like with me, like he's making a joke. But there's also like this weird part in the middle here. A woman who expels all colonizing Arabs and Muslims from Israel and destroys all mosques, starting with Al-Aqsa. Wait, what? So like, I get this part here and this part here. It's like a troll response. Like, you think I'm a bot? Okay. But why? What is this? What? So then I go to his account and I look, this is not a real picture. This is an AI generated picture. If you try to find this picture on Google, it just goes back to his account. Okay? That's what it's an AI generated picture.
So he had that made. He made that picture with AI. If you search an image, an AI image, and it only comes back to one result and it's your Twitter account, then obviously that person made that
Why
picture.
is an account with almost no followers, only 25 posts? Why is he making AI generated art? And then I look at the media, it's the same thing.
Then look at the media, it's the same thing. So again, they post the same pictures over and over again for some reason.
It's the pattern, right?
It gets me fucking laughing because he's like, it's like mind blown moments. He's like, I look at the media, it's the same thing. Like he's freaking out about it.
And so, but then I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this actually a bot replying to me? Making relatively sophisticated cuck jokes at me?
Dude, if you could make, the crazy thing is that if you have a bot and you want it to either be a friendly or an aggressive or accusatory reply to big accounts like Destiny or big people that people know, they get a lot of engagement, and you're training an AI bot, and social media, you've got all the training material you need. All you have to do is search their account, see how other accounts have responded to them, and which one's got the most like dislikes or whatever, or hateful comments back, or people snapping back. Like imagine if you just made a bot that searched Destiny's post and it figured out how to get Destiny to reply. What type of messages will he reply to when he sees them in his comments? Is it if you attack his wife or attack Israel, or if you say something about this or that or whatever? You could train a bot on that perfectly with AI. Like you have all the stuff there to train it.
I'm not sure. Okay, so we've gone underwater. We're going a little bit deeper, okay? We're going a little bit deeper.
So I missed out on another $1 million idea, guys. Missed out on another $1 million idea. Okay, let me tell you about this one. So when you have an air conditioner, you have like the inside unit and the outside unit, right? And typically you'll have like a heat pump, and then you'll have the condenser, evaporator, shit, whatever upstairs, right? And that's like a big install because you need duct work. And you need the two parts. You have to have HVAC come out. You might have to wire it to your fuse box. It's like a big install to retrofit a house that's never had air conditioning, central heat and air. We went through that. Me and Mariah went through this fucking 10 years ago when we were remodeling that other house. How much is it going to? It was going to be like $20,000 just to run ducts in my house, right? Just that this is space for the air to flow. It was insane, and that was years ago. It's probably more doubled that now. Then the mini split was a big deal, right? So what the mini split does, it's still an indoor part and an outdoor part, but they're installed very close to each other. And instead of having vents and ducts, it's made to service like one room or a couple rooms, but it's got to be close to it. And the indoor part and the outdoor part are connected by just hoses, basically, right? Hoses. And then you have the HVAC guy come out. So when mini splits were first becoming popular, I was actually talking to a guy. It's always me talking to a guy with these ideas. I need to start writing them down or charging people for these motherfuckers. Anyways, me and a guy that owns an HVAC company here locally. At the time, I think he had just started his company because he used to work for another guy. Then he left that guy and started his own company. I think he had just started his new company. And we were talking about mini splits. He's like, yeah, they're so much cheaper. They're this, that, whatever. They're more convenient, but you know, it has to be like the right place to put one, right? It's not just about saving money. You know, if you need 10 of them because you got 10 rooms, it'd be better to go central heat and air. But if you've got like maybe central heat and air just downstairs, you need to cool your bedrooms or, you know, whatever. We were talking about them. And that was before they become as accessible as they are now. Now some places just put a mini split in every fucking room, and every room has its own thermostat, and you can actually save money that way. But we were talking, and I said, why don't they, this is my big brain idea, and I just found out about it today. I said, you know how a window unit works, right? And he said, yeah, you just hang it in your window. And I said, yeah, exactly. And have you seen the window unit designs that are kind of U-shaped? So they have these window units that don't take up as much as your window. They're kind of U-shaped. They like go over the wall, like they fit over the wall, and they just take up about this much of your window, so you can still see out your window, and it doesn't look like a standard window unit. And they have they also have in-wall units that just go in a wall. We were talking about that, and I said, why can't they just take the pump, the heat pump, the compressor, and the evaporator and shit that's inside, and make it like a heavy-duty window unit that just sets like a U over your window, so your window's still open, right? You have a heat pump capability, just like a mini split does. So you have a heat pump and air conditioning, and you just use a window and use 110. That'd be the same as installing a window unit. I just found out that this was probably, God, this was years ago. This was in the 326 house when we first moved there. I was still doing social media. This is probably 6-7 years ago, maybe. I just found out that earlier this year that New York City, because in New York City, a lot of the buildings are, super old. Some of them are historical and can't be remodeled. A lot of them have like boilers, like boiler units that do heat. And the problem with a unit like that does heat is basically you're stuck at the lowest common denominator. So like there's going to be some places, some apartment buildings that are just the right temperature, and other ones are going to be way too hot or way too fucking cold, right? And there's not a lot of adjustment for it. It just runs through and they heat the whole building. They're terribly inefficient. So earlier this year, New York City put out a grant for a window-mounted heat pump. It's like this huge project where they're going to award a bunch of contracts because they're so much more, a heat pump's so much more efficient than like a boiler. And that doesn't even count like the air conditioning. It's hard to do air conditioning in those old buildings without completely remodeling and renovating them. They put out a grant, and 2 companies came forward. One of them was Medea, and the other one was, I forget what the other company was. And one of them says they can make them for like $3,000. One of them says they can make it for $2,000 a pop. But it's heating and air conditioning. I think it goes all the way down to like -6 fucking degrees. The shit is insane. And it's the exact fucking thing that we were talking about. I mean, obviously I couldn't have like manufactured that or some shit, but still, like it was a good idea. Let me see if I can find the Medea one and I'll show it to you. I can't remember the name of the other company. Here's where they want it. Here's where they want a thing for innovation. So, accept all cookies. Medea earns 2024 AHR Expo Innovation Award in New Jersey. Medea, the world's #1 air treatment brand, is proud to announce that its packaged window heat pump, the PWHP, was chosen as a winner of the 2024 AHR Expo Innovation Awards. Winners are chosen annually in 10 industry categories representing the most innovative products and technologies in the market. So see how it sets over your window? Like it's like U-shaped. And it sets over your window. And your window would be up on this top part. So your window's still open. Right? Your window's still completely open. But this is a super efficient heat pump. And there's some type of scale. I was reading about this earlier. There's some type of scale. I can't remember what it is. But you want the number to be higher. And heat pumps and, boiler systems, no matter how they generate the heat, the boiler systems can never be above 1.0 on this scale, like efficiency scale. And these heat pumps are coming out at like 3.4 or 3.5. So like 3.5 times more efficient. But the city of New York is going to require some of these. They're going to contract a bunch of these. Whoever wins this contract, which is 2 companies split it, they're going to do billions and just in New York City, much less the rest of the world. Got to start writing this shit down. Anyways, back to Destiny discovering the bots.
In chat, somebody brings
Thanks for
up
listening to me complain.
a YouTube video, and this might be what I spend the stream on. Maybe you guys will figure this out quicker than I do. Somebody links a YouTube video.
This next part right here is wild.
Hello, my name is Aegon Chalakian. I am
Dr. Aegon Chalakian. Now, I don't know if they ever figure this out, if he's a real guy or not, but he's got to be lying about all of his fucking background and shit. This man has like 20 fucking jobs. He's worked for every goddamn U.S. president and every world leader since 1963. Like, this guy's got to be lying.
an intelligence educator. I prepare intelligence personnel for clandestine service. The focus of my career has been centered on the intelligence component of national security.
This is a 3.5-hour video, okay? With a couple of sometimes strange audio glitches. I try to Google around getting information about this guy.
He claims that he's part of the U.S. initiative and design team for a large collider, like they have in Sweden, the LHC, but the U.S.-based one. But he also trains spies, but he's also a tax lawyer, but he's also a fucking cabinet member, but he's also a presidential advisor. Like, he's got so many of, like, the top jobs in the world.
And we're looking for, like, 20 minutes in chat, okay? I can't find anything, like, he apparently has really strong credentials, okay? He's got a very unique name. He's got very strong credentials, but I can't actually find good information about, like, who it is, okay? However, this is happening last night. This is happening last night. This is happening off stream in my chat room.
So just like Destiny has basically like a copy of Twitch on his website. So he's not live last night, but just like Twitch, I don't know if you guys ever come here when I'm not live, but if you come to my Twitch channel, the chat's always open. You can always post and chat. Even if I'm not streaming, you can post and chat. And he's got that same chat bot on his website. So sometimes when he's hanging out or he's thinking about something or he's like asking people like, hey, remember when we covered this guy? He'll do it in his regular chat. And then this happens.
Room. And as we're talking about this, out of nowhere, an account shows up.
It's the chat replay here.
So this account shows up in chat. The name is net_help_message_2221.
Net help message 2221.
And he says, are people saying this Chalokian guy isn't real? I found a court document that looks like from a case involving the guy. Dude looks unhinged in it. And then he tags Cybervegan, who's helping me look at things, and then he tags me with the court document, okay? This is at like, I think like 3 a.m.
That's basically just Twitch chat right there, but Destiny's got it on his own website.
Okay. Central American time, not Central America, I'm sorry, CST, Central Standard Time. So I geolocate the IP address for this account. The account is from Wisconsin, or the IP address is from Wisconsin. And I look at what it used to authenticate on my website, and it registered with the email 4destiny13337@gmail.com.
So it registered with it was a brand new account that registered with an email that was 4destiny13 whatever at gmail.com. It's the account name is Net Help Message 2221. It uses that weird Destiny email. It just registered, like it's a 2-minute old account, and it comes in and starts posting about this guy that they were all looking up.
Account was created minutes before typing this message in chat. No Smurfs, no other hits on this IP address, no other messages in chat ever. And then, what's even weirder is you open this court case. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I only read like the first page, but so
this doesn't even seem like a real court case. The first thing I saw when you open it up is the font. This does not look like, I mean, we've read a lot of court documents on the show, right? This doesn't seem like a recognizable font. This is a weird font for a court case to be in. But it's from govinfo.gov.
I don't know if this proves, I don't even know what this proves, okay? So, United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts. So we have a federal court case, and it's the guy, the Elon Egon Chalokian, versus the FBI, I think the state of Massachusetts, city of Cambridge.
Smurf is usually used for like alt accounts and shit like that, right?
Police Department, Plaquemines.
When people used to play, when you used to play video games, when we all used to play video games, and they were like ranked to where like good players only played other good players. If you wanted to rack up a bunch of kills or look amazing or whatever, you would make a secondary account, a Smurf account, where you would start brand new and you would be playing shitty players. So you would go from like being equally matched with players online to a team that you would just fucking dominate, right? You get 100 fucking kills or whatever, a Smurf.
Some bullshit people. Baby Poppy, a.k.a. Hope Summers, a.k.a. Baby Poppy, Home Summers Enterprises, and John/Jane does A through Z. I don't know what the fuck any of this is, okay? But if you read a little bit, so pro se plaintiff, pro se, that means that he has no lawyer. He's representing himself, okay? Elon Egon Chalokian's complaint arises from a dispute with a transitory subtenant, defendant Baby Poppy, a.k.a. Hope Summers, over the use of a parking space at his 3-bedroom apartment in Cambridge, Massachusetts. What is this a federal court case over? Okay, I haven't actually read this whole document. Okay, it's 5 pages. I think we're just going to read this, okay? What? The complaint chronicles, albeit in confusing detail, the escalation of, what is this? A memorandum in order of dismissal. Is this from the court, or?
A subtenant, hold on, let me go back before he scrolled. It says, pro se plaintiff Chalokian, complaint arises from a dispute with a transitory subtenant, defendant Baby Poppy, a.k.a. Hope Summers, over the use of a parking spot at his 3-bedroom apartment in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The complaint chronicles, albeit in confusing detail, the escalation of recriminations between tenant and subtenant. The complaint culminates with the accusation that defendants Bristol Myers, which is like a gigantic company that makes like drugs or something, right?
Is this even real? It's all the wrong font for court documents. The complaint chronicles, albeit in confusing detail, the escalation of recriminations between...
Oh, sorry. The Bristol Myers, then he goes to the next page.
Tenant and subtenant. The complaint culminates with the accusation that defendants Bristol Myers... Are they even listed up here? Do they need to be listed up here? Yeah, I noticed that the state was misspelled up here.
Massachusetts was misspelled.
Squib
Inc., Placem Inc., Placem Inc., Clara Arroyo, Francisco Marriott, Baby Poppy, a.k.a. Hope Summers, a.k.a. Baby Poppy, Hope Summers Enterprises, a Poppy Nathaniel Venture, and John Jane Doe's A through Z willfully commissioned in an intrastate extortion scheme targeted at Chalokian. The remaining defendants, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Attorney General of the Commonwealth, and the city of whatever, Massachusetts, didn't prosecute this, didn't investigate it, something like that.
Whatever. All this, just listing all of these. Hope Summers, aka Baby Poppy, Hope Summer Enterprises, A Poppy, Nathaniel Venture, and John Shane
have been derelict in their duties
A through Z, willfully commissioned
to
and
investigate and
interstate
prosecute the extortionists. So how does it this seems like a fake. How does it go from a subtenant using 2 out of the 3 parking spaces to an interstate extortion scheme?
Interstate extortion scheme targeted at Chalokian. The remaining defendants.
It's also a civil case, and Destiny mentions this in a second. But he says it's a civil case that uses a criminal statute to try to get funds. You can't bring a criminal or a civil case on a criminal statute to try to get money from somebody. Like, I couldn't bring a civil case and then use the statute of fucking theft by deception as the deciding fact. That's a criminal thing, right? It's not a civil thing.
Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Attorney General of the Commonwealth, and the City of Cambridge Police Department have been derelict in their duties to investigate and prosecute the extortionists.
And remember, it was a bot account that linked this. He fell down the rabbit hole last time.
Federal courts are of limited jurisdiction that possess only the power authorized by the country statute, which is not to be. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Although Chalokian asserts federal question jurisdiction under 28 U.S.C. 1331, the complaint is direct and he plausibly pled federal claim. In the first instance, Chalokian seeks relief under a federal criminal statute, 18 U.S.C. 875. Are you allowed to do that?
It says which typical of criminal statutes provides for no private right of action, right? A criminal statute is for the state to do something with. It's not for somebody suing you in court to do something with.
Can a person do a civil suit for relief for a criminal statute? Which, I should have kept reading, I'm so sorry. Which typical of criminal statutes provides for no private right of action? Like, is this even a real court case? How would they get it on the official site? I don't know, because this is govinfo.gov, right?
And govinfo.gov, even though it sounds retarded, govinfo.gov is a real government website.
I don't know how accurate this is, but this goes into detail of the guy. The case was dismissed. Okay.
All right, so we're going to jump ahead.
Wait, I don't know about these 3 maybe.
So all the comments under his video seem to be bot accounts.
They all type like it. There's a way that they type. Wait, I don't know about these 3 maybe. This one. Many thanks for opening our eyes to the events happening in the world, the triggers and manipulations of our minds. Truth triumphs. It is a great work that you are doing. This information needs to be shown in all media and through all social networks. People need to know the truth! ! Wow, I'm astonished by your background, Mr. Aegon. And even more, I'm astonished how you support and promote the initiative to create International Scientific Center! ! I think all of these are bots. What do you think about Aegon, Chalokian?
Every comment's a bot.
Rest to Putin. This goes to show how...
Wait till we get to the pictures, dude. So these are people on Reddit talking shit about him.
People about all the world...
Saying they think it's fake and that he buys bots.
Problems there is that... Wait.
He runs the Earth... what was that say? The Earth Save Science Collaborative.com is his website. EarthSaveScienceCollaborative.com.
Bro, they're using publicists to create these fake people and give them legitimacy. Look at this article. And then look at their website. Wait.
Using fake publicists to create or fake news-looking websites to give these people credibility. So if you search his name, you get this CBS 42 website that looks like it's a CBS affiliate. It's not. This is a website where you can pay them to write articles about you.
American scientist Aegon Chalokian reveals urgent warning for Russia's future, calls for Putin's immediate reaction. In the scope of his analysis, Dr. Chalokian presents a series of grim climate predictions. These forecasts only spell triple for EI.
Yet my utterances were disregarded.
All his backgrounds look fake. They're all the same, but the curtains change colors.
As of this moment, we have...
He's obviously reading off a script, but he doesn't even seem like a human.
Only 4 to 6 years left to act. Myself once again in part...
Do you think it's a guy reading a script? Or do you think this is all AI generated? Or do you think it's real? Or what?
In my early career, I served as a legislative analyst attached to the President's Commission on International Trade and Investment Policy at the White House under Presidents Nixon and Ford. I was honored and privileged to work with both the Reagan Kitchen Cabinet and the Reagan White House, where I was intimately involved with Mr. Reagan's Strategic Defense Initiative project.
Okay, wait. So you guys should be able to. You guys can start Googling. You guys should be able to find this dude, right? If he's worked with. I think he says 4 different presidents last time in his other video. You should be able to find like a video or something, like some kind of picture. The pro-Russian sect wanted to tell the world about the imminent apocalypse and also about the great leader Putin, and it did, with the leading Ukrainian media helping it. What? Yes, it hurts. What is this? Babel.ua. I don't know anything about this website. On August 18th, 2023, letters poured into Babel's editorial mail.
So there's some websites that are calling him out saying he's faking a lot of stuff or over-exaggerating or claiming stuff.
Presidents Nixon and Ford. I was honored and privileged to work with both the Reagan kitchen cabinet and the Reagan White House, where I was...
Wait, what? The kitchen cabinet is a group of unofficial private advisors to a political leader. You guys are going too schizo.
Work with both...
Okay, wait, let me finish.
The kitchen cabinet is real, even though it sounds retarded.
Ukrainian advertising.
Oh, let's get to where somebody calls out his pictures. It's very funny.
It's 2 videos.
I was laughing
That's what I just
loud
want.
about.
That's what I'm going to check. Okay.
The fate of our civilization. I elected to bring this message to your esteem. We discussed the issues of misinformation. I'm a qualified particle physicist affiliated with the preeminent CERN particle physics laboratory. I retain a very...
The CERN particle physics laboratory. So he's a lawyer. He's a particle physicist. He's an advisor for fucking economics, and he's everything.
Wait, what did you just say? Oh yeah, somebody had posted this earlier from another video. Wait, sorry, hold on. We're getting so sidetracked. I just this
amount spent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of only... The amount spent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost...
So there's these weird... Did you hear that? There's these weird audio artifacts or weird clips or something. The Elantra artifact, like it's not even a word he says there.
Is equivalent to the cost of only...
Video. Wait, sorry, hold on. We're getting so sidetracked. I just this
amount spent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of only...
So they can stand closer to the stove.
The amount spent on discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of only 100...
Why do women traditionally wear white on their wedding day? Because the dishwasher should always match the stove and the fridge.
On discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of...
discrediting.
Wait, you're right. Wait, why does he have 2 clip-on mics?
So then they zoom in. He's got 2 microphones on.
One for backup, maybe?
2 of the exact same microphones on.
One for backup, maybe?
This was insane. I was watching it happen live.
Bro.
Destiny's
My name
out.
is Egon Chalakian. I am a
This is 10 months ago. Wait, so is he real? Is it real?
particle physicist,
It's getting crazy. We can't tell what's real and what's not.
international tax and IP law professional, federal lobbyist, and intelligence community educator who has devoted decades of research to studying the impact of climate change on national security. The current state of Earth's climate is an unprecedented catastrophe, a mortal challenge to our entire...
Oh, let's get these pictures.
Particle physics.
I was laughing so hard. Okay.
Retain a very active role in the development
All the pictures on his website are photoshopped. All of them.
technologies with respect to the future circular economy.
And I think he's a real guy. I just think that he's probably like something minor, and he's been padding his resume and photoshopping pictures he doesn't even fucking know in the goddamn people he doesn't even know into pictures with him. He's never met these people.
Here's a picture of him. Look at the background pictures. Wait, I can't tell if I'm mind myself. Maybe it's just low resolution?
Like there's no detail on it. It's like a low poly model or something. Like they're trying to save bandwidth while they're generating a background. None of the books have any titles on them. Some of them just have lines that look like lettering. Look at Albert Einstein's face. Albert Einstein's face is just more hair on his face. Like he's just got chunky hair and then chunky hair face. Look at Albert Einstein's face. It's got to be him.
Every photo, the guy's always looking. Well, they would be looking at the picture, right? I guess that makes sense, right? You look at the picture in the photos. Like, what is this picture? The guy's like turning around looking at it. I can't tell. In the back, he's not looking at the camera. I don't know. Well, it looks like he's looking to the right. Are these?
Now, that's supposed to be him, I guess.
Look at the book.
Right here in the maroon shirt. Look at it. Look how tiny his hand looks when Destiny zooms in on his hand.
They don't have names.
There's no names on any of the books.
They don't have any names.
Just weird designs on the spine.
They don't have any names.
See, like this is just like, these are just blocks of stuff where there should be text. It's almost like an oil painting of books, right? It looks like an artist's oil painting of books. Destiny's freaking out. Look at his hand. All right, look how small. See that hand? How it looks like it's in a weird position? Like why is he holding that pickle that's in the very bottom of his pocket? Like that's a very weird hand position, and his hand is tiny and very smooth, right? Remember that hand, because we're going to see a picture in a second. It's very strange.
Nothing looks right in this. Is he posing for a picture? What is this?
I don't even believe this either. I think what's happened here is this picture may exist with this guy, and he's edited himself into this picture. You can tell, the way I feel like I can tell, maybe I'm wrong, is, okay, you see how there's like not a whole lot of detail and stuff over here in this stuff? It's almost like blurry, low res. Look how much detail they put right here. Somebody's went in and hand-drawn these books and whatever this design is here. Look how sharp everything is. Look how black the blacks are. And how white the whites are. And how there's like no shadow on them. It's like a first-year art student was going to draw a bookshelf. But then look at this bookshelf over here. These bookshelves do not match. These backgrounds do not match whatever's right here in the middle. Something weird is going on here in the middle. Between the two guys. He's also got this weird shadow outline around him. Like he's been cut out. Then we have this weird point where they come together right there. Something weird is going on right here between the two people. You can even see, look at the low res right here and how fuzzy that hand is. Almost like it's been redrawn in. And then look how sharp his shorts are. Something's not going on. Something's not right here, this picture. But anyways, remember how tiny his hand is. Brian says, I've got the biggest hands.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something weird about this edge and how sharp everything is in this edge.
Okay. All right. Okay.
A particle accelerator with substantially higher energy than previous ones of this type. Likewise, I am actively involved from the flow rates and in
M. Nixon and Secretary of State Henry Kissinger and Reagan. I guess he was registered to work with these guys.
He worked with basically every president since fucking Ford, Gerald Ford. He cited in a paper. Here.
Photo on his website.
Okay. Look how big his fucking hands got. You remember how tiny his hand was in the last picture? His hand is bigger than this lady's head. Look how big his fucking hands got. There's something weird going on with his finger here. Underneath the other finger. I guess you could say that was like a natural pose, maybe. Like that, I guess. Maybe something like that. Look how big they got, though. Anyways, they find out this is Photoshop for sure. Basically, he Photoshopped these two women into a photo with him.
The real photo. Wait, how do you know?
Now, Destiny kind of messes it up when he like he tries to overlay it, but someone overlays it better later on.
Well, I don't know what I don't even know I don't know what's happening right now. Look at the thumb. This here, or?
I can palm a basketball. I can also carry him around like a bowling ball.
Wait,
Flip
the
her
women's
over.
faces are at the exact same angle.
Get a little spin on it.
Maybe they just pose for pictures like that?
can't do it like indefinitely, like people with giant hands, but I can hold it out for a couple seconds before I lose it.
Oh wait, the thumb is transparent.
So the hair is weird where it like one strand of hair somehow goes over his thumb, under his hand, and comes back, but it doesn't even look like it's attached to her head. It looks like it's just on his thumb.
He links to the video on his LinkedIn page, the same place he has his lobbyist ID number listed.
Destiny messes up the aspect ratio when he tries to overlay this, but someone does it better in a minute. So he tries to grab this, but the first thing he does is he makes it too skinny, right? He stretches it fat and then makes it too skinny right there.
People are saying it's like the
and he
exact same
kinda fucks
face. Is
up.
it though? I mean,
See how
people smile.
He's messed up the size a little bit.
You just smile the same. I'm sure you have a smile after a time. These don't look the same to me.
Wait till someone else does it, fixes it.
Extra finger, left thumb, brother. Come on. Wait, what? You guys are linking so many links.
That extra finger that's like underneath on his left hand. Finger under his other finger. That's not a very natural way to hold somebody's. It's not even comfortable like doing it in the air. Like this finger underneath that finger laid over like that. No fucking way.
Say though, on this lady, this looks photoshopped, right? Why does she have like an aura of weird brown color around her? This looks really weird. I don't understand this.
Someone tells him this is shadow from a flash camera. Yeah, but he doesn't have it. And the person behind him doesn't have it. No one else has it but this weird brown that's cut out around her.
Looks strange, right?
Look how big his fucking hand is.
Wait, shadow? You think it's casting a shadow on the wall behind her? Shadow from the flash? I haven't seen a flash camera in a long time.
I used to do it all the time when we play basketball just because I thought I was cool. I could do it. Just hold it out away from somebody. But I gotta be careful because eventually I do lose my grip.
The shadow is from the offset of the flash to the right. Oh, okay. I have no clue. Okay, hold on. I feel like a lot of you guys are... Look at his thumb there. Could just be fat under his finger though, right? Okay, hold on. You guys are saying a bunch of weird shit. I feel like
Yeah, but the extra
you
folded
guys are saying dumb shit now. Okay, back on the article. New angle, same guy.
Ask me,
Oh wait, he's real. Wait, this has to be real. Hold on.
they're going after you because you are somebody,
That's him
not because
speaking
you...
at some type of event. It does seem like he's a real guy. It just seems like he's faked every credential he's ever had.
And just climb.
Says that he photoshopped it, and that if you overlay the two pictures, it's a one-to-one
Look at the
match. Is
overlaid
that true?
pictures right
Make
there.
a video of you overlaying them so you can prove it. Make this a video.
Look at that. He says, make it a video. That's not perfect either, but there is one that's coming that's perfect. Just hold on.
I can't tell. You guys are fucking with me. Okay. Thanks to that guy.
Come and join.
He's good through Inception.
I'm hoping I can have this one opportunity for an extremely short chat.
On the internet, developing right people.
So he speaks about
Forget tomorrow. It's here
this
today.
group here.
Egan Jalokian graduated from Harvard Law School in '72, worked as a tax analyst at the U.S. President's Commission on International Trade and Investment Policy, and in general, spent most Institute of Technology. In Jalokian's LinkedIn profile, there are almost no mentions of activities in the field of natural sciences, although his education and the number of declared jobs are stalkers right now.
So apparently this is supposed to be him when he was young. Destiny calls him a Giga Chad. He looks like when Squidward gets hit with the door in SpongeBob, when he gets hit with the door and it makes him pretty. That's what that's what he looks like there.
Oh my god. Is that supposed to be him on the left? He was a Giga Chad.
Yeah, see, they changed this. It looks way better.
Babel sent official requests to CERN and NASA to find out if Egon Jalokian really cooperated with these organizations. I, unlike Boogie, will happily send you my diagnoses, none of which include a personality disorder or let alone a disorder that could even qualify as a disability by computers. And delight, please. Stop. Oh my god.
Also, Destiny debated Boogie again over his cancer diagnosis. And Boogie was talking about losing weight. And Destiny said you'd have better luck cutting off your arms and legs than you would with your dieting plan, because Boogie has no willpower whatsoever. He doesn't want to lose weight. So Boogie gets mad and jumps up and says that he used to be a cutter, runs to his kitchen, grabs a kitchen knife, and threatens to cut himself live on stream last night.
That was the photo from the background of the video? Oh, shit. Wait, I understand why you linked this now. What do you think about Egon Chalokian's address to Putin? It finally makes sense why Russia was hit the least in the past 10 years. The question is, what was Putin thinking?
I thought he was going to make a sandwich, right? It seems like he's got to keep his fucking blood sugar up during the stream, but no.
And then this was the account that KGB is trying to
Discrediting Elantra is equivalent to the cost of...
It was this video. This is a bot account. This account is not...
Now look here. Now this is definitive evidence right here.
I'm posting too hard tonight.
Look at this one.
Too much.
He resizes it right. Overlays it.
No. Hold on.
Gets it perfect.
No. Wait.
Perfect. With 50% transparency. That's 100%
Wait
the
a second.
right one. Look at this.
Wait.
So he's stealing photos and photoshopping himself into them to make it seem like he knows these people.
No. It is fake. This is a fake picture.
I don't want to hear about your medical problems. I had to get a tetanus shot in my dick today. Look at that. That is perfect.
Oh, shit. Look at the other woman fringe the hair the exact same way.
The only reason it looks kind of different is because he upped the saturation or something. Like, see how this one kind of looks washed out and this one seems like darker? Someone changed the saturation as well.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it's like a hybrid. It's like a combination of like some real shit and some fake shit. So what was your point about the Twitter bots? The ultimate point, to bring it back to what I was saying at the beginning, is I feel like I pushed against something that I've said this a few times, and I think that when I say it, I think people think that I'm memeing, and it is truly a mind. It is really a mind. Here,
Tim Pool, after he's basically said he's basically grifted people the Civil War's coming and sold them emergency meals for the last few months. Said shit like Democrats need to be locked up, and then his guest says, well, they should just be executed. You'll see that clip here in just a second. It was a clip I was playing last night about Tim Pool. After he gets done saying that Democrats should be in jail, his guest on the show says, not even jail, they should be executed for treason, like when the country was great, or some shit like that. Tim Pool banned Destiny from ever appearing on his show again because of what he said about the Trump shooting.
There's a couple of things that are with my head a lot, okay? I don't know everything on the planet, and I could just be like really ignorant about things.
Yeah, Mariah knows why I had to have a tetanus shot in my dick.
Okay, maybe, okay. Maybe I'm missing things, okay? But, so, the Jewish stuff, it was shocking to me the more I understand modern affairs, okay? I think that two things have happened in U.S. history and world history. One thing is that because of the professions that Jews were pushed into, they either did loser jobs or they did finance jobs, okay? So a lot of them are decently wealthy. They have a culture that values education. They become decently educated. They like run banks and shit, right? That's one thing.
They also have I guess it'd be a learned behavior. They have a behavior they exemplify where they hire other Jewish people. There's nothing that says that you can't do it as well. Like, if you want to go into your own community, let's say you're some type of big mover, shaker who makes a ton of money. You found out the secret to making a ton of money, and you want to hire from your local community and hire people that you grew up with and build wealth that way. We see YouTubers that do this all the time that bring their friends with them when they get money. The Jewish community tends to do that. They tend to live in their own communities. A lot of them work in finance or banking or something like that. They make a lot of money, and they draw their employees, their proteges, the people they mentor from their own communities and bring them with them.
And then a second thing was, Americans, we look at the Middle East, we see a democracy, and we like it. I think that that's where all of like the Jewish influence in the United States and the appreciation for Israel, I think that's the only place it's come from. I think that as time has gone on, watching the way that Israel manages foreign policy and PR is a joke. It is atrocious. They have nothing. But the impression is always they have so much control on like foreign media and shit. And if we've seen anything, even stretching back to, I would say Second Intifada and onwards, but even if we go back to like the Great March of Return.
By the way, Destiny is pro-Israel when we're talking about Israel-Palestine, or Israel-Hamas, I guess. But just like me, I have questions about Israel and them fucking running around starting shit and then asking us to fucking protect them when they can't finish it.
They have nothing. They have no leverage on international media. It's a joke. But, okay, regardless of if you agree or disagree with it, if you disagree with me, you're wrong. I don't care. We can fight over it. But the Russians, not only does it seem self-evident that there's a huge Russian penetration in the media. Not only does it seem self-evident, because of how the Russia investigation.
Did you guys do any Prime Day deals? I think they're still going on right now for a couple more hours. It probably cuts off on Central Time, maybe. Did you guys get any Prime Day deals?
Played out, conservatives will not touch it. So
Ring cameras, or I'm sorry, Blink cameras was a big one. Some of their shit was like 60% off.
I'm tying all of this into like a weird spot. So I feel like I pushed on something. I feel like I pushed a lever that you're not supposed to push, which is treating conservatives like conservatives treat liberals, which like in a vacuum is like kind of a meme, right? Okay, you do this, makes me mad, whatever. But I feel like there are other things at play here. And one of those things is a massive presence online.
Oh, Dr. J bought some baby stuff. I don't know if she's told you guys, but Dr. J, the stick was blue. Dr. J's 4 months pregnant. So there you go. Something about a banana. I don't know.
Of Russian operated like bot networks that are highly incentivized to push certain types of content. And I think a lot of that content is conservative. And it's weird because you can't ever talk about it because people on the left are ashamed and afraid because of Russiagate, and people on the right are all benefiting from it. That's like destroying my mind right now because nobody, you can't talk to anybody about Russian interference in our media. You know?
I know what you're going to say. Will, you're a sexist. Why didn't you say anything about the congratulations to the dad? So as we figure out who the dad is, I'll congratulate him on stream too.
You can't talk to anybody about this because as soon as you utter the word Russia on the right, it's Russiagate. They're gone. Their brains are melted. And again, nobody on the left wants to talk about it because they've been ashamed by the Russiagate stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. And again, that one comment I made about the rally victim dude, I've gotten more aggressive actions against me than the whole Muslim art combined. It's not even close. It's not even close. So the thing that I'm not sure about, there's another thing that was also like really mindful for me. Okay, this is too much. I'm admitting. Oh, this is the final part of the iceberg. This is the last part. Okay, it doesn't go deeper than this. Okay, but I haven't explained this part. Okay. How weird is it? Isn't it strange? Conservatives love playing this game.
Where I can just see someone else's baby. And I can, it smells like an electrical fire in her vagina. Like plastic burning. I don't know if her body's trying to reject her birth control ring or whatever. It smells like an electrical fire. I thought we had some bad wiring last time she saw a baby across the street.
Elon managed to demonetize me in like 2 minutes. Okay, not 2 minutes, a couple hours. Okay. Now, again, monetization on Twitter doesn't matter to me much. Okay. Elon is very responsive to that, though. Right-wing content flourishes on Twitter, on X. Isn't it kind of weird that a billionaire, one of the richest men on the planet, purchased that company, turned it private, and then cut 2/3 of the employees, and it still runs well, now with no public filings, and it feels like that platform is used almost exclusively to boost extremist or right-wing content. Now, I'm a little bit in the conspiracy land. Absolutely, that's true. But he did some things that made it harder to track bots, right? Why did he turn off likes?
I know what you have. That's what I mean. It's like a little lasso they pull around your fucking giblet parts. That's what I'm talking about. Not the like Nuva ring. I'm talking about the little lasso ring where they fucking choke it out.
Why can we not see that anymore? What was the purpose of that? There are still so many bots on the platform. How? There are still so many bots on the platform. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, my brain is yeah. Holy shit. I don't know, man. Yeah, we don't even have to get into like the Starlink for the Ukrainian thing. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously, but then here's another part. This is all super conspiratorial. Okay, I can't connect this. Sorry.
I thought it was like a little lasso thing where they pull the strings.
Zero proof. All of this is inferencing, okay? And not even good inferencing, because almost all of this can be explained by people just have like it's the establishment versus the anti-establishment views, and the anti-establishment views feel this way, and they all
I'm not selfish with my seed. I give everybody my seed.
And they have similar thoughts, because this is how all political works. Like, so there is a
Chris McVeigh got some
competing explanation for all of this, which is just like anti-establishmentarianism, basically, right? But when I fight with people online, right, I'm trying to think of how can I explain that Tim Pool will have Laura Loomer on his show saying all these crazy unhinged things, you know, like we need to start executing Democrats and stuff. But like when I say this one thing about the firefighter dude, I'm too extreme. I can't be on the program ever again. He blacklisted me. I don't know if you saw that on my server. Tim Pool blacklisted me from his program. I see all of these other content creators that do content, and a lot of them do it and publish it on X. But is that?
Yeah, he was on Pitch Morgan the other night. I don't think it's obviously we know we have bots. I guess I don't know. It's interesting to identify them and go through and find out what they're doing, how they act, and how they respond. Just like when they busted the Russian bots.
Is there like an incentive there to be super helpful towards like kind of like pro-ish Russian stuff, or do they just all happen to line up in like that anti-establishment way, and that's it? So like just to be clear, just on these two clips alone, this is like
troll. There is the argument that he's trying to troll to generate traffic, right? If he was, he'd say something like, this may really anger people, but I'm going to stand by it. I think many of these people are supporting a traitor, and these are the natural consequences, blah, blah, blah. If he said it like that, people would be like, come on my show and debate that. That's shocking. Instead, he's gloating and saying things like...
That's literally what he said. You can't imply that he's gloating or gleeful the same way you can't do it with Pierce Morgan.
The burn in hell, you traitor scum, and you all deserve it, blah, blah, blah.
Elon got him, too. Elon, I think he got demonetized.
Oh, he got a few posts taken down. I don't know how many. I know one was taken down. But this is something... I've seen...
How does he know one was taken down? Just one? Whatever. Sorry.
People are posting and conversations saying he's persona non grata from my show. Let me put it this way. I had someone ask me, Tim, would you host him again? I said, no, he's never allowed on my show. And it's not because I have a personal beef with him. It's because if you were to come on my show and advocate for the things he's advocating for, we get instant ban. And I think a lot of other streamers, and the reason why a lot of people are saying he's persona non grata is because if you invite him on your show and he decides to say the things he posted.
See, like, look at this. Look at how extreme my rhetoric was. It was just coming from one guy that died, okay? Like, and you can say again, like, you know, maybe is it tasteless? I mean, sure. I made a lot of way worse jokes about Palestinians that put this one to shame. It's not even close. The things that I said in terms of like disparaging comments, and even towards Israelis, when I was coming back too, the comments that I made, what did I say? If October 7th would have happened in the West Bank, I would even get like, bro, I made a lot more extreme comments. But this on this one guy on this one thing is enough to like blacklist me from a show. That's very interesting.
Your show will get taken down and you will get a strike, and nobody wants that.
That is kind of interesting. They're fixing to show the clip where Tim Pool has a guest on that says Democrats need to be executed.
Yeah. Nobody wants a guy on the show who's publicly calling for the death of other people and gloating about it, saying they deserve it and things like that. Because they're like, dude, I don't want to take that heat.
Nobody wants...
There is the other people and gloating about it, saying there's a guy on the show who's publicly calling for the death of other people and gloating about it. Should Democrats be in jail? No question. When Donald Trump gets elected, should he start locking them up? No question. Should there be lists of Democrats that need to go to jail? 100%. The reason for that is they committed crimes. We need to make sure that when Donald Trump wins, we've got an attorney general, a deputy attorney general, a head of the CIA and the FBI. Cash Patel would be fantastic. We can have attorney general. There's some names flowing around. And then they can start having their investigators and the feds issuing subpoenas, pulling up evidence, and with real evidence, bring them to judges for warrants. Then these people can spend three years of their lives fighting tooth and nail for the crime against the government for crimes they committed, and we can prove. And the reason why we put them on trial is that we can show the whole world we will uncover what you've done. We will make sure everyone knows, and you will be held accountable for it.
Not just jail. They should get the death penalty. You know, we actually used to have the punishment for treason in this country. We actually used to have the punishment for...
We will uncover what you've done. We will make sure everyone knows, and you will be held accountable for it.
Not just jail. They should get the death penalty. You know, we actually used to have...
They should get not just jail, they should get the death penalty. Democrats should get the death penalty. But Tim's loves hosting this person. But he won't host Destiny because he's like, fuck him. Fuck Trump. Fuck that guy. This is the natural culmination of the rhetoric they've been spouting.
The punishment for treason in this country.
When Elon,
Tim Pool still likes to pretend like he's on the fence. Tim Pool is a fence rider when you ask him directly, but as far as like leaning left or leaning right, he likes to pretend he's on the fence while peddling everything he can positive about Trump.
When Elon quote tweeted my stuff, he seemed to have like a very big interest in like, oh, we really don't want this content for advertisers. When I pointed out, what did Elon say here?
So, Destiny pointed out that post that I just showed you guys from Dave Rubin that he was on with, where Dave Rubin was like, I hope they protest like that Aaron guy that set himself on fire. I hope they join his protest.
Dear Elon Musk.
So I hope they kill themselves by setting themselves on fire.
Their ads on the Omni Liberals profile. Oh, this is at 27,000 when this got screenshot. Okay. I believe this page is on violation of the hate or extremist content and sensitive content section of X standards. You're right. This is not appropriate content for advertisers, right? So I pointed out a similar thing from Dave Rubin. Here's hoping that AOC, Rashida, and Ilhan join Aaron Bushnell in his brave protest. I want these sitting congressmen to set themselves.
And now, fucking Elon Musk responded to Destiny with
trying to kill themselves, right? Elon's response to this is, it's not me, it's advertisers.
So, Dom Lucre says, hey, this is the type of stuff that shouldn't be, with advertisers, right? And Elon Musk says, you're right, it's not advertiser friendly, and he gets demonetized. Destiny says, well, what about Dave Rubin's post? This doesn't seem like it should be monetized. And Elon says, hey, it's not me, it's the advertisers that make the call. What?
Why?
Yeah, apparently the guy that died made a couple posts. One of them, it was like Putin 100% good guy or something like that. The other one was the Palestinians will get over it. Japan did. Like, I guess we should nuke the Palestinians.
And so, I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to go full schizo on this. I feel like I'm leaning into something right now that like you're not supposed to touch or that you're not supposed to lean into. Hope that more people start applying way more pressure to conservatives on stuff like this. I think that people need to, lean into conservatives way more. I think, but Jesus. Okay, I have other links open. I don't know why that one picture on that site was Photoshopped. Jesus. That one court case is like so fucking bizarro. Jesus, Nathan. Chalokian versus Federal Bureau of Investigation. Oh, this is the same case. What was this? So like he himself, but I guess if he's like a cult leader, maybe he just like sues people as weird shit.
Yeah, Biden got COVID. Why would you have to make that up?
Here's an SEC filing.
Mr. President, we ask you that you
Look at this video they have on their channel.
Mr. President, we ask you that you participate in Global Crisis Time for the Truth so you could show how much you care for not only America, but the world.
Dear Mr. President Trump,
In the face of great challenges,
American citizens and people, Mr. President Trump.
Wait, no, he could be an American citizen. I'm so sorry. Just because he's an accent doesn't mean he's not an American citizen.
How much you care for not only America, but the world.
Dear Mr. President Trump,
in the face of great challenges,
American citizens and people from around
no,
the world.
American citizens, people, no, yeah, hold on, no, this doesn't even mean he's not saying he's an American citizen at all. He's addressing American citizens.
International online conference.
Global.
The world
Wait.
want to see you at international.
Wait, I was gonna ask. He's not in the same park that they shot that one video in, is he?
Online conference.
Global crisis. Time.
People of the world invite President Trump to be the voice of humanity at the Global Crisis Conference.
For the truth. We invite you to attend the International Online Conference.
and together we achieve truly historic victories like nobody ever thought possible.
Oh, they make it sound like Trump's even speaking with them. This is like a super scammy. That was some August editing in there. I'm just kidding. Ukraine's security service blocked over 20 centers of pro-Kremlin Alatra sect. Have neutralized and blocked the 20 centers of the pseudo-religious pro-Russian sect Alatra, which operated throughout Ukraine and justified Russian aggression. What is? I don't even know what this website is.
Anyways, that was the bot. That was the AI stuff. It was pretty funny. It was like a mind-blown type deal with Destiny. Apparently, he was up pretty late last night getting to the bottom of it. Destiny did a great job pushing back against Rubin's sophistry. I think Piers should bring him back to take on Ben Shapiro and some other conservative pundits. David Pakman would also make a great duo with Destiny. These are positive Destiny comments that were being deleted.
Nick Farner just resubscribed for 6 months. About time.
Thank you for the resubscription. Appreciate it.
So Piers refused to acknowledge how the rhetoric of the right for the past 8 years has been promoting political violence. So why is it bad? And leftism. Okay, so this return error. Destiny did a great job pushing back against Rubin's sophistry. I think Piers should bring him back to take on Ben Shapiro and some other conservative pundits. Wait, so okay, yeah, this was another thing. So
returned error.
What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I have no idea.
They were deleting positive comments about Destiny in the Piers Morgan stuff. And this doesn't violate anything. It's not like it was like, fuck you, you piece of shit. Go back to fucking your country, you know, racist shit or nothing like that. It was, Destiny did a great job. You should bring him on again, maybe with Ben Shapiro. And David Pakman would make a great duo with Destiny. And these comments were being deleted.
Progressives, liberals, okay, rise up. Okay, you have to fight the conservatives. Also, this kind of feels like a joke to say. I'm not suicidal, obviously. Never been suicidal. No thoughts of suicide. Just as a thing to throw out there. But I don't think that would ever be relevant for anything. But okay. I love you, and hopefully I'll be back. I should be back tomorrow.
Destiny should do a rap verse with the opposite of Tom McDonald.
But all this is so weird. Elon buying Twitter.
Tom McDonald had a fucking song out about the Trump assassination attempt within like 12 hours of shooting. He needs to be fucking questioned by somebody, dude.
Parroting it private, axing 2/3 of the employees, and now it runs as like a Russian disinfo farm where there are like more bots than there ever have been on that site. Bro, if you guys are bored later, seriously, just like go to some of these profiles and just like click through them talking to each other, and you'll find that there are these accounts with like thousands of tweets, and they're tweeting to nothing, and they all kind of type the same way, and they all kind of Did you see that Kat Kanata is a Russian spy? Wait, what? Kat Kanata's real name is Katrina Panova. She's a Russian propaganda operative working for PR. Wait, how do you know?
A Russian spy busted. Apparently.
This is the clip that I was talking about. No evidence was provided. What the source I made it the fuck up?
Alex Jones thinks it's me? Yeah, this is part 2. You've met me at least 3 times.
So this is when everybody was freaking out, saying that Destiny was talking to Elon Musk the other night. It wasn't Elon Musk. It's just a guy that sounds a lot like him.
You're about to die laughing, aren't you? Yeah, it's me again. Oh my God. Yeah. This is part 3. That's right. Honestly, there's nothing better than to hear you laugh this much. Like, I can only imagine the kind of stress you're under. Yeah. Dude, for the past couple of weeks, I basically... Oh God, I can't do this.
It's oh my God. There's 8 billion people on Earth. So odds are there's someone who sounds like you somewhere. And you are that person.
Yes. It gets worse. It gets worse.
So this is not Elon Musk and Elon Musk talking to each other.
So much worse. It gets so much worse.
Honestly, I don't believe you're not me.
Yeah, that's a theory. That's a theory. People think I'm legitimately your...
Anonymous gifted Hank Silent subscription. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Hank Silent Hill.
Thank you very much for the gifted sub.
Hold on, I'm so confused right now. The guy that says that he's his clone sounds more like Elon than the guy that's Elon here. Am I crazy or... Am I mixing them up? The guy who says the guy who's laughing a ton doesn't even remotely sound like Elon here, or do I just not know what he sounds like that much?
There's been theories that I'm one of your Neuralink experiments. Can you clarify that I'm not one of your Neuralink experiments, or maybe I am and I wouldn't realize it? Because that shit's fast. How are your monkeys? Well, how are your monkeys? How's it test?
Elon's weird laugh. Okay, maybe I just don't know his weird laugh. Okay.
Well, the weird thing is you even ask questions in the way that I would ask questions.
Autism.
And your sense of humor is quite similar sense of humor. It's eerie.
Yeah, I know. I still remember the first time. Oh God. I still remember the first time. I still remember the first time when the first time I found out.
Okay, I don't know.
I was trying to figure out if anybody did say anything about Kat Kanata being a Russian. Oh. She responded to it. And she said, did you know that besides being a Russian disinformation agent, I'm also an Indian disinformation agent? And it says Global Indian Disinfo Network. And has a bunch, including her. Liberal-controlled op, Mossad, Kremlin spy. So she did respond to someone accusing her of being a Russian disinformation agent. This is back in July 6th. It's been a while. We got to check out Scott Rogers because he put some content out, but I was trying to see this. She just seems like a pretty big Trump supporter. I don't know that. I don't see any evidence that she's a Russian spy or that her real name is Katrina Pravanov or whatever it called it. I just saw that post. I was kind of curious about it when I heard him talk about it earlier, but I never got to see anything. You hung out with this for 4 hours and made him famous. Seems like most women are repulsed by hate. You seem to be sexually aroused by it. Oh, for goodness sakes, I did not make him famous, Melody. He's been a YouTuber for a decade, and he's been on the biggest podcast ever before MySpace. Like, come on. Oh, is this about Destiny? Who did she have on? Destiny spoke with her the other day, but I don't know if they're talking about. Dude started his career on Twitch a decade ago, got popular when streamer community started doing these staged dating shows in like 2015. Excuse me, ladies, but I call a number to solve this. My number is blah, blah, blah. Catfight. This is weird. Are they talking about Destiny or not? You platformed him when the iron was hot. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell. By the way, while all this is going on, we talked about it the other night, but while all this is going on, the libs of TikTok, another account called America AF, a few other accounts, they're out here doxing everybody and trying to get anybody who's making a joke or saying anything negative about Trump fired from their jobs. Even to the point to where they had someone show up. Hold on. They found out someone worked at Home Depot, and they went to her job and showed up and started harassing her at her job. Here's the video.
Yeah. Okay, from Cayuga, and you think that the you Darcy Waldron? Yeah. Okay, from Cayuga, and you think that the shooter should have been a better shot? Is that what you posted on Facebook? You think that...
And they're celebrating this, right? So she made a post that said, oh, he should have been a better shot. Who knows if it's a joke, if it's sincere, if it's whatever. They're showing up at these people's jobs and harassing them And the right wing is celebrating this as some type of fucking win. The fuck are y'all doing?
The shooter should have been a shooter, huh?
I am at work.
Yeah, I think that's pretty messed up. Pretty anti-American, if you ask me. As a veteran.
Why celebrate this? This was the shit that fucking 5 years ago, you're like, oh, the left's trying to cancel everybody. You guys get the power over Twitter for like 2 goddamn years, and you turn it into worse than the left has ever been.
I'm disgusted. What have you provided to this country?
Yes, when BLM was getting everybody fired, when the Me Too movement was going through, when the racist stuff was coming out, they were mad as fuck.
Huh? I'm sorry.
But now that they have control over Twitter, by the way, none of this is being demonetized. Now they have control over Twitter. They're hunting people down, taking their jobs, showing up at their jobs, shutting them down. The shit that they said was unacceptable before, and they would never do it.
This is ridiculous. You are ridiculous.
God, is that RH? Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. And I'm making you famous. You Darcy Waldron? Yeah?
I was Waldron, yeah.
Okay, from Cayuga? And you think that the...
Too bad they weren't a better shooter. For a person to wish dead is what it is, corrupt and evil. Why think like that? He is the definition of corrupt and evil, she says. Which is, you might not agree with that opinion, but it's an opinion you're allowed to have, right? Holy fuck. Joe Biden, who many have said is our worst president, has come down with a case of the China virus despite being vaccinated. I hope Sleepy Joe is able to bounce back quickly, much as I was. Doctors described my fight against the China virus as Herculean, and not meaning the woke Disney Hercules, but rather the Kevin Sorbo one, the Lou Ferrigno one as well. Joe, I wish you a speedy recovery, even though you are taking America in the wrong direction. No one wants Kamala. That does sound like something Trump would say. There it is again. They're celebrating this. Hey, Home Depot, you should fire this one. A veteran confronts Trump hating. Doesn't matter that he's a veteran. What he's doing is fucking wrong, dude. It's even worse that he's a veteran. He's probably the first one that'll stand up and says, I fought so people can have the rights to the freedom of speech. Also, I'll show up at Home Depot and fucking confront you and get you fired for your freedom of speech. It's worse that he's a veteran. God damn. I don't know. This shit's wild. That they're celebrating this. Whatever. I just can't believe that people are celebrating the way they are. What is on my page? Now I'm curious. What is this? Oh, it's Silo. Okay. Never mind. Scott Rogers. He's probably... This goes out to the family of Twump and the Twump guys. Oh, look at his profile picture now. It's just him flipping off the camera. He's in his mean girl mode. Oh, he's got a new Cash App, the Ultimate Ranger. He did take down his Cash App. It's back now. He did a video for the family of Wobbin Williams. Wobbin Williams.
Good. All right, guys. Here's how you make this.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Match stack. Plus the bottom. One of these will do. Or both of them. You see? Last thing you need to do is this.
Oh my God.
See?
Nailed it.
These two right here, they match.
Genius.
Common sense.
Common sense.
What's going on, everyone? By the power of the morphing grid, White Tiger Ranger helmet, Saba. The Doties. Sorry for y'all. Saw she was.
The Doties. Who's the Dirties?
The Doties. Sorry for y'all. Saw she was a great actor. Shannon Doty will be missed.
The Doties.
May the power protect y'all.
She made me steal for the Doties. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at him.
Let's see here.
Gave him a gold jacket.
Oh, dude. That freaking walks.
Walks. That walks,
it's like a
guys.
Power Ranger.
This walks so hard.
That freaking walks.
The Doties.
On the Titanic. I'm going to make another video with this one. It's pretty cool. Let's see.
No, the name of the sword is Saba. S-A-B-A. I had to look it up before. I thought he was trying to say saber too. The Saba sword. Walks.
Shit.
Shit. Oh shit! It made me
Dang,
a
that's
little
cool.
toggle. Shit. Whipping on mushrooms. Shit. He's wild right now, guys.
Alright, let's see here. How can I do this?
You just type in the emotes that are right there.
I think the first one.
I swear, this dude watches videos of people doing it right. There's no way he's figuring them out on his own, right? He watches videos of people doing it right. Then he's like, oh, I wonder if I can figure this one out. After he's watched about 200 cheat videos.
Could be that one.
In the
See,
wink,
little
bitch.
edge of that one.
If you just watch them, they fall down in the first part of the
All right,
video.
let's see here. How can I do?
God, damn,
Waiting. All right.
dog
August.
or cat filter.
22nd. Cat or dog? Let's see. What kind of cat or
Him and Mariah were only born 3 days apart.
dog am I? I'm a cat. A Bengal. Oh, cool. All right. August. The 22nd. Cat or dog? Let's see. What kind of cat or dog am I? I'm a cat. A Bengal. Oh, cool. All right. August. The 22nd. What's going on, everyone?
Okay, Scott says he's seen a lot of Robin Williams movies. How many? Scott says, I've seen a lot of Robin Williams movies. How many do you think he can name? We'll do the Jeopardy theme while you guess. Boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 beep, boo. There you go. That's Jeopardy for everybody. Alex Trebek. As presented by Derek Johnson.
This video goes to the family of Robin Williams. Williams family. I've seen a lot of hit. Oh, sorry, guys. That's my. I gotta tighten it.
Is he just finding out that these people are dead? He did one to Uncle Phil one time from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Is he just finding out these people died?
It's my mini. But he's a good actor. I've seen a lot of his movies. Mrs. Doubtfire, Flubber, A lot of his movies.
A lot of them.
Patrick.
Patrick.
I really don't know what that one is, but
Okay,
he was
we
a
don't
funny
remember
guy. And from a scene from Flubber, for you, Williams family, I'll do it for you. He's got inertia. It's inertia. It's Flubber. I don't know if I word it right.
It's got inertia. It's Flubber. I don't know if I wrote it right, but that's for Robin Williams family.
I try my best. Sorry for y'all's loss. I know how it feels. 1990.
Now, he says, it's got inertia. It's Flubber. I don't know if I wrote it right. Try my best. Sorry for your loss. Now, Scott has only ever had one person important to him that's passed away. And he always calls back to that one single person that he knows that died. Who is it, chap? You remember. He always says, I know how you feeling. My died in 1998. What's he say? What's he say? You know, chat. Here we go.
I try my best.
Nope.
Sorry for y'all's loss. I know how it feels. In 1998, I lost my adopted mother, so.
My adopted mother. So I know how everybody feels. In 1998, I lost my adoptive mother, Donna.
Anyway, take care, guys.
Take care, Robin Williams family.
What's going on, everyone?
In 1998, bro. You even remember what grief feels like?
Okay, let's paint this house.
Let's do it!
Excuse me.
That's where the brown paint came from.
And then there we go. House painted. Okay, let's paint this house. Excuse me.
Why don't he just re-record? Who's told him that it's okay for him to fucking puke in the video and be like, it's okay?
And then.
Oh, you guys want to see Boogie right quick? So, like I said, Destiny was telling Boogie he would lose more weight if he cut his arm off. Boogie screams, I'm a cutter! And then this happens.
He was excited as fuck. He comes home. He's like, you know that episode of South Park where like fucking Cartman's like, I've got golden dick. He's like, I've got this cancer, bro. Now I can fucking make tons of views and I can fucking
Like imagine like after Googling it, do not do anything with that knife. No.
No, he wants me to. He told me to, right?
No.
He told me to.
No.
Oh, this is so much better than eating a sandwich.
Right now.
So much better than eating a sandwich, Destiny.
Better way right
you
now.
Fucking piece of shit.
Okay.
Cutting his own arm off would be better than eating a sandwich. He'd lose weight faster. Now he's a cutter. Damn it. Lost a good one there.
All right, I want to see if
high IQ parking, guys. Here we go.
If I can do this one. Boom. 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 Easy.
It's easy.
Alright, pit bulls 10. Labrador would be 4. Bulldog 8.
Do you know what you're doing here?
Retriever 3. My dad has a beagle. They're hunting dogs. Chihuahua 9. Pomeranian 7. Poodle 6, police dog, and Shih Tzu.
So he's supposed to be ranking these and saying, like, I like this breed or don't like this breed for this reason or that reason. He's not. He's just like, I'll put these and then say a number.
Those are my rankings. Why I put a pit bull at 10? Because I had a bad experience with a pet. The pet would attack me. Was not trained right. You have to train them right. I have a bad experience with pet. But those are my rankings.
Jake! Jake!
Ma'am, I can't imagine how you're going through it, man.
How you're going through what?
But I can't imagine how you're going through it, man. Can't imagine. But I would see that in my neighborhood where I'm at. Oh, those guys are going down. I don't care.
Let's watch the original content. Hold on.
Jake! Jake!
I've seen a porno that starts like this.
God, call the police!
Call the police?
The police!
What happened?
I was in the bath. I thought you were home. Someone brought her back to where these two guys walked in. I begged them not to hurt the kids.
So a horrible, tragic event. Let's see what Scott would do about it.
Jake! Jake!
Ma'am, I can't imagine how you're going through it, man. Can't imagine. But
Oh my God, the #1 comment says she was probably running from you.
See that in my neighborhood where I'm at. Oh, those guys are going down. I don't care if I get shot. I want to protect their house. I mean, you're a brave woman, ma'am. You're a brave woman. Hunter Ketchup.
Hunter Ketchup? Is that what you said?
Hunter Ketchup.
It's Haunted. Hauntted. Haunted Ketchup is the name of the channel we just watched.
You're a brave woman, ma'am. You're a brave woman. Hunter Ketchup.
Hunted.
But I'm not afraid of any guns. I know how to use them.
Then you're dumb as fuck. Of course, I'm not afraid of any guns. They can't penetrate my hair.
And I know how to get them away from people. So.
He's a disarming master.
You did a good job, man.
I wonder why. Here's the real question they should be asking the director of the Secret Service. Why wasn't Scott on patrol?
Take care of your wife and kids. Peace out.
While we're talking about the Secret Service, there has been a full report released with a diagram of showing what happened at the building from the shooter. I know some of this might be triggering for some people. Here's a warning. We're going to go over some details from this pretty accurate diagram. So here's what we got. It looks something like this. So this is a ladder. That's a shooter. This is a slopey roof. And these are 2 FBI agents having butt sex. Everybody understand now? I do think the director of the FBI submitted this, or the director of the Secret Service submitted this. So I don't know. Seems legit to me.
What's going on, you guys? I heard about the shooting of Donald Trump.
Scott Rogers looks like Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog if Eggman got into a horrible accident with one of his experiments and deleted one of his chromosomes.
That ain't right for someone to do that, you know? And it is real. It is real. So, anyway.
The first comment says, "This is my only trusted source for news." Scott Rogers. The second one says, "Leroy's calling." Leroy Jenkins.
Someone to do that, you know? And it is real. It is real. So.
Did he just say Israel? I knew it would all tie back to those fucking.
Anyway,
you know what I'm saying?
No one, and I'll play for you. Trump. This is the Trump family.
God, he's panicking over that phone, dude. He can't even think.
I'll play for y'all, for Donald. I'll be playing. Everybody play for Donald Trump too. Peace out.
This was like 14 hours after the shooting happened. By the way, he was already had made appearances. Already had tweeted out he was fine. Already on his way to the RNC. Scott's like, we need to play for him. We don't know what could happen.
What's going on, everyone? I'm gonna make 2 videos with my dual disc.
Damn it, his titties are so
First
big.
video is with 5 cards as a skit, you know, just a skit, you know. I tried to make one earlier, but it did not do right, and it's like a, and also with it, it's like what they could be used for, you know.
You know,
self-defense. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. May the power protect y'all.
Okay, apparently it's impossible for SpongeBob to be saved by Patrick here, but let's see what we can do here.
Here's one of those guys I was telling you about that says it's impossible. You have to be a genius. Nobody can do it. Nobody can win, blah, blah, blah. And they lose on purpose, so you do it, right?
Let's firstly get the Krabby Patty. Okay, easy. And then let's beat Mr. Krabs. We beat Mr. Krabs, and let's beat the ghost guy. Okay. Can we beat him? Yep, we beat him. And then let's try beat Plankton. I don't think we're going to beat him.
They fail these things on purpose to get you to say, that's easy.
Let's try again. Okay. How can we beat him? Okay, maybe let's get the ghost. And then let's get the... Oh, no. He had a lower score. Okay, we got to try again. Okay, let's get Mr. Krabs. And then let's get the Krabby Patty. And then let's beat the ghost. Can this work out for us?
Again, this is what hooks Scott into doing these, because other people fail them.
What's going on, you guys? I'm going to find a dueling tournament for Yu-Gi-Oh! That allows these. I'm going to do it for a charity. The charity would be people who got into an accident and gotten paralyzed.
The charity will be people who can't walk after an accident. .org.
I'm going to duel for that charity. If I win, I'm going to help the people with that. We got paralyzed. And I had never been paralyzed. And I don't know.
Really? What about... No, a ghost paralyzed you once. I seem to remember it pushed you and paralyzed you. And then the next day you woke up with lung cancer.
How y'all feel. But I support y'all. I was watching this show, RoboCop, the series. RoboCop's partner got paralyzed. Nanites. Fixed the bones. Got walking again. So I'm doing.
Have paraplegics heard of WoboCop? They've already fixed this. Why you guys still fucking sitting around your little chairs with wheels on them, blowing through a straw? Wobocop already figured this out.
For people who got paralyzed in the accident. So I'm doing. Gotta walking again. So I'm doing. For people who got paralyzed in the accident. So peace out. What's going on, you guys?
Okay.
What's going on, everyone? How's
That shirt's plumb
everybody
crazy.
doing? Every duelist, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, I challenge you to a duel.
There's smoke rising up. He's got special effects from his Marlboros.
Duel disc activated. Let's duel.
You know why he's wearing a shirt in this video? Watch the very end of the video where he draws the card and look how much jiggles. That's what made him put on the shirt. There's too much jiggling. Now it's just his arms. Watch the very end.
On everyone, how's everybody doing? Every duelist, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, I challenge you to a duel. Duel disc activated. Let's duel.
That's why the shirt come in. It's basically
What's going
like a man bra, a bro, if you will.
It's been a long time since I did a car video, huh? So I know everybody is like really confused about that. About what's going on with the assassination attempt and nomination of J.D. Vance and now Biden's sick and lots seems to be going on, right? Well, just keep one thing in mind. All of this has already been decided upon and is now finally being executed. So none of this is outside of the script. Everything is completely within our control and always has been. And there's not much anyone can do about it at this point. So all things are good. All systems are a go. Everything from the assassination attempt.
No election.
To the original name of the shooter who was released, to the secondary name of the shooter that was released, to the people that got interviewed. And
So both, even the guy that was falsely accused of being the shooter on Twitter, he was part of the plan.
For Pennsylvania, and even Joe Biden coming down with COVID suddenly. To the people that got interviewed in Butler, Pennsylvania, and even Joe Biden coming down with COVID suddenly. It's all been part of a very large, sophisticated military operation. So everybody just chill out. I'll have a lot more to say in my next live, which is going to be either tomorrow night. If it is tomorrow night, it's going to be late. It's probably going to be like 10 p.m. And that's if I can make it. I do have some personal commitments that I have going on tomorrow night, but I'm going to try to get home and get it done within a reasonable time frame. If I end up not being able to make it tomorrow night, it'll be Friday. So let's play it by ear. Definitely one of the next 2 days. I'm going to also, during that live stream, be releasing the JFK film. It is done. It is edited. It is polished. And it is phenomenal. It's going to be the greatest JFK documentary you've ever seen, bar none. So there's going to be 2 prices. The first price that's going to be released is going to be the introductory price, and then I think within a week or 2 we're going to raise the price. We're in negotiations now with Amazon Prime to get it on there.
What? What? You're talking about the cabal, Amazon. Amazon Prime, you say?
The price is probably going to be higher once it goes on there. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it, but
it's free if you're putting it on Amazon Prime. It's free. What do you mean the price is going to be high? It's free. It doesn't seem like the negotiations are going very well.
we'll see. So tomorrow night will be a big night. We're going to talk a lot about a lot of things that happened this week, a lot more things that are going to be happening next week, and boom.
Prime Video is free. If you want to put it on Amazon's video platform to where you have to rent it or purchase it or whatever, then it wouldn't be Amazon Prime Video. It'd just be Amazon Video.
See you guys soon.
In negotiations. This is just a scare tactic to get people to buy it. Oh, it's going to be cheaper when it first comes out. Let me fill all my money. I don't want to miss that introductory price.
What's going on, you guys? I want to delete my Venmo, but my Cash App and my PayPal is
It's back, by the way. Venmo's back, for sure. Raising money for a trip. Please help. It says only 7 people are watching. Is it over? With only 7 people watching, something had to have happened. Raising money for a trip. Please help. Wonder where he thinks he's going now. What do you think, chat? I don't know. All right, guys. 1 a.m. I'm out of here. Be looking for Phil's Kennedy documentary over on Amazon Prime. That'll be out soon, so you don't want to miss that. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the support, donations, being here for us, patrons. We appreciate it. We'll do a Patreon show tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you want the show to continue, I got some other stuff coming up in the works. I got to get on the other channel. I got to find some time, maybe even start taking a day off to do some stuff with the other channel, Prince and what have you. But yeah, if you want the show to continue, you like the content, you just like me, fuck, it's cheaper than cable. Make sure you go to coldbeer.fund, make a contribution to keep the show going. That's how I pay the bills around here. We greatly appreciate it. I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Holler at me if you need me somewhere, and we'll see everybody on the next one. Love you. See you. Bye. Oh, I forgot. Thomas Mullen said that he watches Mike Penny a lot, I guess. He said that Mike Penny's content had basically turned into, it's all part of the plan, White Hat operation, and Trump actually caught the bullet they fired at him. He caught the bullet that they fired at him. So there you go. That explains a lot.
But I can tell you this about if this douchebag happens to see this particular show.
Yeah, she said her ear was fine at the start of the show.
The people on this planet.
I don't think she's still in chat, is she?
Tell them exactly who they are and tell them the rest of the world who they are. You don't have the fucking balls. You don't have the balls.
Okay, Scott.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Listen off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Listen off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like four in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, beating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped them to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine, with Trump in between. Put on a light coat of baby oil and saluted the troops. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This is gonna be it." Whoa, wait. Stop. What? I'll get my files. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Hold on. Fucking stop. Dude.
Good night, guys.
Seriously. My mom's an alcoholic. Oh, give me a... Oh, my God. Damn it.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
Round 3. Down goes Nino. Please say it isn't so. Got him backed up on the ropes, trying to ram it down his throat. Now things are getting rocking. He was doing so well. It's all over. Hands on his shoulders, they ringing his bell. You got Frog News Network, dude.
No damn research, they rework and copy all the cocks that came first. 9th inning, second string, and they acting like they know hitters. Assholes throwing bullshit shit and runs to the shitter. All this nonsense on my conscience, it's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? These parasites, these leeches, with all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking cretins about baby-eating heathens. Believing in reason with no meaning is bullshit. Will Bird motherfuckers out here busting the grifts. Here we go, I think I started some shit. It's them off, it's about to get lit. Get to placing them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit.